Welcome back to the loop. It's been a minute since Miles and I have been out here. Miles and I have coming off of injuries. Miles with his knee and hip is just 8 years old now, and things are tough. I'm coming off an ankle injury. I'm told it was a cortical fracture. I'm still not quite sure what that is. I know it's a repeated trauma to a bone, and supposedly there's I guess a fracture on the inside of the bone, which doesn't appear on x-rays. You'd have to do an MRI to see it. But anyhow, I am pain-free. Miles is getting there. So we are out walking, but I haven't turned this thing on in a while, so I figured I'd update everybody. 2023 is around the corner here. I'm recording on November 25th. So much to update. I am going to be running Western States. I won one of the raffle tickets. I was one of 5 to get drawn in the raffle. So super excited about that. Each year at the race meeting for Western States, they do the raffle draw. I bought $410 worth of tickets, which is the equivalent of an entry fee. And I was lucky enough to be drawn. So that was the beginning of my adventure and my focus. And the more I thought about it, the more I got excited by the prospect of potentially doing the Grand Slam. The Grand Slam being, there's 5 races: Old Dominion, Western States, Vermont 100, Leadville 100, and Wasatch. I want to go into Western States fresh, not having 100 on my legs, because Old Dominion comes before Western States. So I started seeking out what opportunities I had to run Vermont, Leadville, and Wasatch. Wasatch is a must. You have to finish at Wasatch. But the other 4, it's kind of up to you. But with having Western States as a lock-in, I wanted to start to figure out my prospects for running the others. So I started reaching out to the races, and rightly so, they do not reserve spaces for Grand Slammers. They want equal opportunity for every runner, since both Vermont and Leadville are lotteries, which I totally respect. So I started seeking what were the potentials to make sure I could get a spot. I discovered that each race has charities that they fundraise for, Vermont being Vermont Adaptive, which is for disabled athletes and giving them equal opportunity to compete in sport. And Leadville has a number of charities that you can select from, and I chose another adaptive sport for disabled athletes from the West Coast. So I'm going to raise funds for both the East Coast and the West Coast foundations. I'm super excited about that. Vermont, I have to raise $1,500. That's my minimum. Well on my way, so I want to thank Mercedes and Paula. And there was a very generous unanimous donation. So I started fundraising yesterday on Thanksgiving, and I'm already up to $365 of the $1,500 for Vermont. Very excited about that. I'm going to put that link in the description, this video's description. So if you can donate to that, my gratitude. December, I am going to hopefully have the Leadville link up and running for fundraising. I'm hoping that's sooner rather than later. What I intend on doing for December is if you donate $100 to either cause, I will put your name in a raffle for 6 months of coaching. I want to thank Jennifer for that fundraising idea. But for every $100 donated by that person, or if you donate $100, your name will go into a raffle for 6 months of coaching. That's a $750 value. So if you're thinking about coaching and would like me to be your coach, you would receive my coaching the same as the rest of my athletes for donating $100 to the cause. Anybody that's retroactive that donates between now and December will also be included in the raffle if you donate $100. So I'm hoping that we'll have a number of generous donations in that $100 range. Again, this is going to disabled athletes. Not a single dollar goes to me. This, again, creates opportunities for disabled athletes, be them visually impaired or physically impaired. These athletes deserve just as much opportunity for sport as any of us. So please support the causes if you can. I sincerely appreciate that. I'm glad I have this opportunity. I'm very grateful. I've always wanted to try to give back through running in whatever way I can. That's one of my whys. Big, near and dear to the heart. I've had a number of adaptive athletes on my podcast, including Kyle Robideau and Zachary Friedley. So I really hope to continue this mission and to give back to our sport and to athletes that want to be a part of not only our sport, but skiing or cycling or whatever sport it may be. I really hope that this money goes to helping them. So again, it's if you donate $100, you'll be entered for the raffle. I will draw the name on the 1st of the year and reach out to that person for coaching. It does not have to start January 1st if you have another event that you are interested in and later in the year and you want that 6 months to be postponed. That is totally fine. It is on your timeline. It is whatever 6 months you want to hold on to it for. But again, a $750 value. Every $100 donated will receive one raffle ticket. And I really appreciate everybody's support in this. I'm so excited to try to go for the Grand Slam. I hope to stay healthy. I've rejoined Patrick Regan. He's coaching me through this whole process just to have, a great overseer. I'm happy to have him with guiding me through this, especially with his experience with Western States. And just trying to recover and be ready for the other 300 milers. So as I said, I will put the Vermont Adaptive fundraising link in the description of this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, just reach out to me. I can't thank you all enough for the consideration. I'll be posting videos from time to time, giving my thanks to those that donate, as well as on my podcast. So I really do sincerely appreciate all the support that everybody always shows, and my gratitude. It seems like the right time to be giving gratitude. Tuesday is Giving Tuesday. So Vermont Adaptive is actually, they are matching any donations. So if you make the donation on Tuesday, that is a wonderful day. I'll be trying to promote that on social media, for Vermont Adaptive, that they will be doubling or matching any donations made on Giving Tuesday, which is wonderful. So my thanks again to everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching. And as I said, I'll be updating from time to time as training goes on, as I'm able to do so. And man, I can't believe I have these opportunities. I'm so grateful for them. As I said, I can't express that enough. So believe me, I know what's ahead of me, and I'm I'm walking on clouds right now. Just super grateful to be able to run again. I ran about 30 minutes with my wife this morning, so no pain. It's a great feeling. It's just a good time to be running. So I hope your running finds you well, and man, like I said, you got any questions or anything, please reach out. Thank you all, and I'll be updating again soon. You all have a very great holidays.